files, man.
Democrat Jeff.
You're a victim of the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here. There is no way in hell a person that's a victim of that type of fucking topic is gonna be fucking scrolling on fucking TikTok live, jumping in fucking panels, having conversations with Americans. Come on, you're fucking a joke.
Well, now to add to that,
Well, we'll
the
never know
dude
now.
that was trafficked by
There's no way
Abercrombie and
to know.
Fitch
Come
is
on,
on
dude.
TikTok.
Okay, so
At
my
the press
question, how is
conference.
this even legal for you to even be on here talking about something like that? You can't.
Why is
would
it
make
not
it
legal for her?
illegal?
What? Yeah, what would make it
It's,
illegal?
you
The
can't
government
discuss.
can't force her to sign an NDA because
What?
the
It's an
victims
open
have come
case.
together to
It's
speak
a
What's an
out.
fucking
open case? I
He's
don't have an
he's
open
been
case.
unalived for quite a long time. It's not an open case.
My
You don't have an
cases
open
are
case.
closed. I think that's what are we arguing about here? Do you guys? I didn't know that's the argument that I was coming back on for. I got kicked and
I don't know.
brought
I
back.
just don't know what.
She's
to believe
getting
now.
re-victimized now. My goodness.
I don't listen. You don't have to believe me. You can Google me.
Thank you,
Well,
Wendy,
I'm
for
sorry
coming
if
up.
I were wrong.
Hearing
I'm
the
sorry.
story.
You don't have to be sorry if you were wrong. You can just be sorry because you are wrong.
Believe all women.
No, it's not believe all women. I don't care if you believe me or not. I've already went through the people who matter. Believe me, trust me. You don't go through three cases of settlements and profit it off of them if you're not a victim. So that whole you're lying, you want attention, that you can shove it up your
I
butt.
never said that you wanted attention.
No, I'm just saying I was actually like generalizing what a lot of the comments that I get. You did not say that to me. You're right. I'll give you that. But you did cut me immediately and told me someone of why would I be on talking to the American people? I am you guys. You know how many victims walk among you?
I do, unfortunately.
Thank you. I'm no different than, and none of us are. None of us victims. We're not celebrities. Why don't put us on that pedestal?
Most people don't understand is it's 1 in 200 people, and the parents are paid out. Private settlements happen, and it's usually just like the 108 kids that were just found and rescued in Texas, and the 244 people busted. Right? No names named because they're not going to give out those names. They've already settled with the families. The families are already back, and you know those things happen on a daily basis. Is what I keep trying to tell people. Is it's a lot bigger than just realizing it's one guy and some elites
What's your
giving.
last name, Wendy?
You can look me up by Avis, Avis. That's my maiden name, or you can look me up by my married name, Pasante, which is Pesante, and you'll find different things for both.
Videos on her page.
Or you can go to the videos on my page if you think that that's not enough.
So, what prompted you to come to this live specifically? Like, I mean, I invited you in. I will say that.
I was about to say you invited
I did
me
invite
in.
you in.
Wait,
so I do recall
you
that.
invited her in and then dumped her right away. That's rather interesting.
I just didn't. There's just so much misinformation that happens on my lives, and I've been getting flagged left and right because I had just about 2-3 weeks ago. I had a couple bigger content creators come in my live, and I don't know. I'm not putting blame on anybody, but I was warned because of that I was gonna get flagged for misinformation, and sure enough, I did. This is probably the third live I posted this week because of that.
Is your invite like to everyone though, or is it a targeted invite?
I send it to pretty much everybody.
Oh, okay, I got
If I see people have, a decent following, I invite them up. If they don't have a decent following, then, I kind of leave them. I don't invite them, but if anybody that typically invites or requests, I typically accept them up, and
gotcha.
I get a lot.
I like to go through, here's my honest to God truth. My trauma is not political, but it is right now, and I'm autistic. And when everything, and I'm trying to be proactive and advocate So in the same way, I have to learn politics in order to not sound like a freaking idiot. So I learn a lot through cruising these lives and listening to different sides, and that's what I was doing.
As we all do.
That makes sense. You can talk to so many people on this. It's an amazing technology.
Yes, I have to write a speech in front of in 2 days in front of Congress before they give their vote, and I've been just taking like notes of what people don't believe or what they
I
want
was
to
just gonna
hear.
say that you should probably. I'm not
Go
gonna
to
tell you what to
ChatGPT.
emphasize in your type of writing.
No, don't go to
Chat-
ChatGPT. Write it yourself.
No, I never said that, but
Oh.
I was gonna say definitely emphasize the amount of
Ask
people that
ChatGPT.
doubt.
They'll give you bullet statements. They'll give you slides.
What?
You
Oh,
can
no.
Make you 3x5
emphasize that
cards.
the
I'm gonna
American
talk to
people
her.
are awake to your comments.
Okay, anyway.
Dang,
Where'd
she
she
left.
go?
Did she leave or did you dump her again?
She just came back. Where'd she go?
I watched part of her video on a news about an interview. Yeah, she 100%.
Y'all don't remember her
then we
face?
all definitely owe her
I will-
a sincere apology. I sincerely
Give me
apologize.
just a minute.
Apologize
She said
because
she's autistic.
I don't really like hoeing on people and saying that stuff's not true and doubting them, but like it happens so much lately. I'm sorry. I truly am.
Okay. So, Wendy, do you
I
have.
can't look up any of your
No, we're not gonna
information or
blow past
anything,
that
so-
in tank. Hold on.
What do you mean we're blown?
He's talking to her, and you just kind of like, okay. Anyways,
I was going to ask her a question, but.
Yeah, well, I was trying to apologize for being rude and disrespectful to somebody that, you know, and doubting them. You know, I can't, when I'm hosting a live, I can't view your profile. All I can do is open up and see your, what it says, your mental health advocate. That's it.
Right. And I don't think nobody should be asking her any questions.
No, this is
and
like,
have her
honestly, I feel
relive her
bad as
trauma
well.
because
Like,
it's not
I
your
was-
trauma. If she
and I
wants
was
to
actually,
talk about
I
it,
was actually
she can
trying to
talk
say
about it.
something. I was actually trying to say something to her as
I
well.
don't want to continue to bring people up.
Wendy,
Vienna.
I truly am. I mean, I just,
Here's,
I don't have the words to really express how sorry I am that you went through that. You know, that kind of thing is like, I don't have the words. Sorry you went through that.
Wendy, do you have
Well,
a.
What I want to say to
I'm sorry.
Do you have a
that
Congress?
say
This
to
type
Wendy,
of thing is probably following you throughout.
what I
your
want to
whole
say
life.
to Wendy, I believe that she is brave. She's standing up. She's standing in her truth. Whatever your truth is, Wendy, don't let no one ever make you deny what is not your truth. Stand in it and keep strong. And I know it's hard when you have people fighting against you, telling you you're not telling the truth. But I know if I could have been there when you were younger and you was this kid, I would have stood up and advocated for you. I'm advocating for you
I
now.
was just gonna say that, like, as an
Please just stand in your truth. You have people
Pander.
behind you.
Just
I need
pander.
you to know that. And that's why I'm gonna leave it at.
Teary-eyed over here. You're making the other victim teary-eyed.
Hey,
But thank you.
Listen,
well,
Hey,
that's
Wendy.
The thing, like the American people were fighting.
So do you see Jenna that just joined?
yeah.
Yes.
She's sitting right beside me. That is my middle school best friend.
I don't want any other people coming up here at this point. I don't know who this Ray person is. I don't want.
Wendy, are you speaking in front of like Congress or something?
Yes.
Do you
We
have a
both are.
Yeah, do you have a congressperson that is assisting you, that is
Yeah, they have to
leading
give
you
a
in this?
deposition in 2 days.
I'd like to just have her speak for herself. But Wendy, do you have a congressperson that's assisting you with this, or a senator?
We have Kana, Massey, and Green.
Massey and Green. Okay.
Well, you guys, I can't imagine what you guys are like reliving and experiencing all over again, especially with all this shit like heavily resurfacing, not just resurfacing, but heavier all over again. And I just want to offer my like sincerest condolences, and like I don't understand the magnitude, I guess, of what you guys went through, but I understand the base of it. Maybe not on a huge scale, and you guys are
Gotta,
amazing people.
we
I don't
we
need to
gotta
know anything
remember.
about
I
you guys.
We
personally
gotta
just feel like
remember
it's
they
just
were.
I don't need to know anything about you guys. I just know that you guys are amazing people. I'm sorry you guys went through that. You guys are really strong, and I will continue to be inspired by you guys continuing.
Thank you. And
No, they were babies. These were babies,
we were.
and
Yeah.
they were babies. I
Okay,
don't care.
let's
I
hold
just
on. I think we should
my
just
heart
move. I
bleeds
don't
for
want to dig
them.
up more of her trauma.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
scared. I'm
My
scared
heart
to.
just bleeds. And
Yeah, it
No,
does. It's
I
disgusting.
just wanted to say that Jenna is more closed off to questions, but I am open to questions, and
but I
I
don't want
know
you to
my
get
boundaries.
traumatized by some
Oh
stupid
no,
question.
that's what I'm worried about. I'm
Yeah,
worried to
Wendy,
even
we don't
ask
want you to be
questions because
traumatized,
you're
baby. You've
living
been
this.
traumatized enough. I know you open, and maybe
There
that's
is
part
not
of
a
your healing
soul on
process.
this
Oh my
internet that can
God.
traumatize me.
Okay.
You
I
know what? I
promise you.
imagine at this point there's minimal that could really traumatize you. Like honestly.
Yeah. I mean, but that's me. I can't. That's me speaking. That's like I
Right.
said, Jenna does not answer questions like I do, or even want to handle a lot of the ones that I do. But I'm very open with my boundaries, and I'll say when somebody's crossing them, and I'll just shut it down. And usually, other people will just
I
join in.
I
I just
have
want to
one
speak for the
thing that
American
really
people and say real quick
my
that we
one
believe
question
you.
Oh
for
my
you.
We
God,
hear
stop
you. We know about
pandering.
the tongue.
So my one question is I was trying to ask for you is how are you guys doing right now with everything going on? Genuinely. Like how are you guys handling it?
Genuinely, realistically.
Confusion,
Fuck
a little
up.
bit of
I'm honestly,
celebration in between.
Mhm.
I'm
Let her answer.
Mainly just confusion. Like it's like a tease. We don't know what's going on either.
well with this email that just surfaced supposedly. Do you think that that's? I don't even know how to word this. I don't even want to ask questions.
What are your feelings on it? What do you believe?
Right.
You'd have to say which
Sum
ones.
it up with that. Thank you.
I guess the one that everyone's talking about, you know. I don't know if you've been, I can't imagine you've been
We
paying
want to
attention.
know how you feel
Our
about Trump.
feeds are full of all of them.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Which one? I mean, which one? The dog that did bark? You knew about the girls? Which one are you referring to?
Yeah, there's so many.
Bubba. Let's talk about Bubba.
That's the one I want to talk about.
Well, who's Bubba?
Is that the one you're referring to?
No.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
Which one?
referring
Hold on,
to.
I didn't
I'll
hear.
actually just put
Why?
the prompt back on the damn screen for
Wait,
the time
which one? I didn't hear.
Bubba.
Why am I keep getting muted?
Oh, okay. Okay.
being.
Also, someone in the
something
panel.
about that?
Someone in this panel.
I don't want to really put that on there. Is that?
Someone on this
You can
panel.
take it off if you want, but it doesn't
I
bother
just
us.
don't. I don't know if it's triggering to any of you.
It's
Oh,
absolutely
no.
triggering. Can I say something
It
about that
doesn't.
one?
It doesn't
Hold on,
bother
hold
us.
on. Hold on, wait a minute. Amy, are you a victim? Were you a victim?
Yes.
Okay, were you? What's your first and last name?
Is this legit?
I just said yes. I'm not giving you last name. That's not
going
really
on
your
here?
business.
Okay, well, like we have to
Thank you,
fact
Amy.
check it because we're not really going to have people
Do you
coming
mean am
up.
I a victim of Epstein or am I a victim?
Epstein.
No, not specifically of Epstein. Of sex trafficking, yes.
We have two victims of Epstein.
Right now.
I can vouch for Amy.
No, we're not putting cameras on, and no.
I can
yeah.
vouch for Amy. I can vouch for
No,
Amy.
I don't
Thank
know
you,
who this
Tracy.
is.
And also trolls
talked
that come
about
up here and want to say anything against any one of these, you're immediate dropped, blocked, out. Like, no. This is not the time to come up and troll in this panel. This is not the time to come up and disrespect in this panel, and it is being heavily
I don't even
monitored.
want any more people allowed in the live.
All right, I wasn't coming up to troll.
not
I had
you,
a piece of
not you.
information I wanted to
Amy,
share.
not you. Amy,
Yeah,
not
okay.
you. anybody else that comes up moving forward.
Oh my God, these women
We
never
talk
shut
about
the
these
fuck up.
insensitive
Because
men
the guy that
being
They
just
never
came up here and
shut the
went
fuck
to put
up.
the green screen on, he was more than likely going to put something inappropriate on the screen. So
We
that's why I
haven't-
dropped him. And yeah.
All right, Caitlin,
we
we
just
get it.
haven't had such a sensitive live, and this is a very sensitive topic for
So
people inside
sensitive.
and outside of this
Oh
panel
my
right
God,
now
it's
at
not.
this moment. So it's just like extra caution.
You think these girls actually?
I just want to.
No, it's an honor to actually have.
Oh, it's an
them
honor.
here
It's
with
such
us
an honor
and
to see you on the
knowledge.
internet.
That they were lying.
Holy
so I already feel
fuck.
bad enough for that. But
Yeah.
Anyway,
I want
Amy,
The
what did
Democrats have
back.
been using these women for decades,
say, Amy?
and it's just
I'm
such
sorry.
an honor to meet
Oh, I
the
was going to
victims.
say a couple of things. One is a survivor of several different things. I'm personally, and I've seen this from some other survivors, I'm personally kind of hurt and offended that people are running with the Bubba thing so hard that they're like ignoring all the other stuff that actually was not consenting adults and had to do with
that's
underage
kind of
people.
what my question was
Yeah.
earlier.
But
again, because
also Mark Epstein, which is his brother, came out and said, look, that was a running joke. There was no reality that was a running joke. The survivors who have named Trump have been very explicit about the fact that he insisted on them wearing gloves just to give him a hand, to touch him. And so the likelihood that he would do that seems really small just from a germophobic point of view. But also I would ask everyone to remember that at that particular point in time, we were all making jokes about what kind of pictures do you think Putin has on him, because he was being such a lapdog for Putin. So I feel like, and honestly, I work professionally as a psychic. My first hit was, that's a joke. They really are joking that time about the Bubba thing. But bottom line is there's so much more, even if it happened, that's two consenting adults. And there's so much more serious stuff to talk about that I find it a big distraction and kind of offensive that everybody's hee-heeing and haw-hawing all day about it.
Can I
That's just me.
speak?
Wendy, I have a question. Wendy and Wendy, do you guys think with this? Because you guys just said you guys
No.
are speaking in a Congress on Tuesday. Do you think it's a distraction?
It is not a distraction. It is absolutely comical. And the fact of the matter is the President of the United States has all the power to release these files, and he's choosing not to. So shame on him. And let us at least get a little evil laugh about it, because this shit has been ridiculous. Like, why? So we get to go through trauma, but he doesn't. He's on fire right now because of that email. Whether it's true or not, he should be taking, as mad as he is right now, on actually releasing these files.
Sure, but if this stuff was made up or slandered against him, what's his obligation to release that upon himself?
I think he should release all of them, but it's not up to him. It's going to be up to Congress, and they're going to do it
Well,
next
no,
week.
he can veto it.
Amy, how old are you?
How old am I? I'm
Even if
65.
you were to veto it, the victims are going to speak out regardless.
That's fine. They've always been able to speak out. I don't know why you think there's like some lid on victims. They have a same First Amendment right as anybody else. Huh?
There was a lid on the victims. They weren't able to speak for the past year about things that they knew that were in court cases that were already being put in place.
Well,
That's not true.
That's
That's
not
not
true.
Anyways,
That's not true.
I did say, I asked Amy how old she was specifically because the victims, the young victims like me and Jenna, are in our mid-30s.
Right.
Okay. So you're specifically victims of Epstein, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I mean-
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking as a victim of things I don't really care to discuss, but some of it was sex trafficking and being held captive and made to work. And so I'm relating on that level. I'm not presuming to speak for your experience.
I mean, one of the emails from 2011 was Virginia Goffrey. She was born the same year I was, so she's 42, or was, or would have been.
And I'm not saying they shouldn't be released. I'm just specifically speaking to how the internet as a whole, not survivors of Epstein, but the internet as a whole is reacting to the bubble one. That's all.
I think we just ignore that.
If they started releasing this information, what do you guys think is going to happen then? That's my question.
There's a good question. No idea.
I think what's going to happen, you're going to have the people that's going to stand on the side of, Well, they were only 15 and 16. They were technically grown. You're going to have them type of people. You're going to have people like me who said, fuck that. That all of their balls should be cut off because that's where I'm standing. You're going to have people like, this is just a whole joke. I mean, everybody's going to have a stand somewhere. And it's going to be a full spectrum. I'm standing with these babies because these was motherfucking babies. And I
But,
don't
right,
care
but
if
they're
it's between
30-some
the
years old
English.
now, so you don't
I
need to
don't
treat
care
them
if
like babies.
it
That
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. The
Fucking
fact
trauma
that
is
they're
trauma.
30 years
If
old
you
now.
if
It
you had
doesn't
a
matter.
daughter,
That just
if you
tells me
had
you
a
don't
daughter,
understand trauma.
right? If you had a
Oh,
daughter,
you
you had a
don't know
daughter,
me.
and somebody
But
could have
why
got your
are we
16, 15-year-old daughter, you'll have a problem.
pause?
I don't
Why
give a
are we
fuck.
up here? Pause.
Tracy,
Why
I
are
want you to
Amy?
take.
Pause. Why are
Tracy,
we up
don't.
here
Hold on.
comparing Amy? Why are you up here comparing your trauma to their trauma?
Did Amy do
I'm
that?
not, and I feel like you're trying to pick a fight with me. So
When did
I'm
Amy
gonna
do
leave.
that?
I'm not. I was asked
Goodbye.
questions and I answered them. I don't
Okay.
have it. I don't understand. I didn't say anything comparing my trauma to their trauma.
You just
Oh my
told
God.
I
them that you
described
didn't
my
understand
experience because I
trauma.
was asked about it.
You just said that you don't
I
understand
said to the
trauma.
man who said, "Why are you treating them like children? Because they're grown now." And I said, "It doesn't sound to me like you understand trauma.
Okay, my
Because the way
fault.
trauma
That's exactly what she said.
That's
is,
my
you're
bad.
still feeling
Okay,
it 15 years later. Am I wrong?
my bad. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
since you have such a problem with me, I will
No,
take off. I'm
Amy,
sorry that my
Amy, she was
experience
wrong. She was
doesn't
wrong.
fucking matter to anybody.
Okay, what
No,
the
Amy,
fuck?
that's not true. She was wrong. She admitted it.
Literally just apologize. Fuck.
She heard the wrong thing. She heard you wrong. But sorry. Have a good day.
God damn.
Man.
Fuck, dude.
Maybe we should implement times. I really haven't even got a chance to speak. And I think a lot of it's just frustration from people having questions and not being able to speak. I'm going to go back on mute, but just a time suggestion there.
What?
Okay. I just don't even know what's going on right now. Like, because this live's kind of been all over the place.
Every single time I come into a live, it like messes everything.
No, not at all.
I'm not saying you. I'm saying in
No,
general.
it just
'cause my
happens.
live,
You don't
I've
have to.
had-
I watch
I've
it
had-
happen.
Hold on.
She
I've
watched
had
it
3 different
happen.
topics tonight. I've had 3 different topics. What was that, Tank?
I agree. She just
What was
watched it
that,
happen.
Tank?
Oh, okay. I agree.
Not against, nothing bad against you.
Oh,
It just
no.
happened.
So close to the truth, though, that everybody they feel a need to address it more than any prompt, because ultimately that's what we're all really waiting for. And while there's snug jokes about the Clintons and the Bushes and the Trump and all of them being involved,
Amy
at
did
the end of the
that.
day, we want to know. We want to know if the children are the ones that were involved, if they're okay, if their voices are getting
They're not
heard,
children anymore.
and everything else is just we're sharing
Stop
what
treating
we
them
get.
like
All I
who
want
they
to
are.
do
They're
My
is
adults.
do
question
the
is, what do
smallest
you
part that I
guys
can
want
to
from
make sure
this?
you guys have some kind of safe space versus coming up to just
A
simply
safe
have
space.
maybe not even talk about it, but
Do you
just to have
understand
some
that she
sort
just
of
told you?
fucking
Trust this gender
Did you not just
persona.
listen
I
to
don't even know
her?
what to call it, and then coming up here and just being allowed to be disrespected. I don't whether you've experienced it or not, you don't, nobody has the right to come up here and sit there and talk down anybody else's experience, anybody else's reactions or responses to trauma. You just don't do that. Like, it's just kind of common sense not to do that in general.
What do you guys hope comes from this?
Can I ask a question?
In a minute.
This is so ridiculous. He has no idea who he's talking to.
Can you repeat the last thing you just said, LJ?
I don't even know if
I said, what do you guys hope comes from this? Like, speaking to Congress and like, what do you want to see from this?
We want the files to be released because, I mean, we know that there are more in companies and people and individuals that are in power that are not being held accountable.
You guys know the truth.
So you guys want accountability, basically.
Go to court.
Yes. And not just for us, for America.
Because you guys should be worried.
He's not going to let anybody else up
Anymore, unless something else comes of an investigation, but as of right now, like me speaking out right now, I'm not benefiting from this. Jenna's not benefiting from this. We just know that it's so big and corrupt that this is the right thing to do, to speak out.
These are small timers.
Does it scare you to speak out?
Yes.
Yes, it does. It does.
Tracy knows.
Think about
Tracy
it.
knows. She knows everything.
I'm just asking. I'm asking them. You know,
No, I'm just giving.
I cried.